So today I want to talk about the power of low impact training. Now, as a young player, I've said it before, young players, in my opinion, they need volume. They need to be, getting their touches in every single day, even if it's for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because obviously, as a footballer, you can't really, train every day at a high intensity for like 2 hours, because as footballers, it's literally just lower body base. When you play other sports like, let's say, American football, like basketball, you can kind of divide your workouts into, upper body and lower body. But with football, it's mainly just your lower body working. So you can't really train for 2 hours every day at a high intensity, or you're just gonna end up, overtraining and feeling fatigued. So in my opinion, the best way to combat this is literally just low impact training. Now, what I mean by low impact training is, you know, just doing the little things that will actually help your game without actually causing mass fatigue to your body. You understand? So I'm just talking about literally, let's say you have other commitments going on during that day, because obviously I know a lot of you guys are young. You might have school, you might have other things going on as well. So you might not get, the 2-3 hours to, go out there and put in a really intense hard training session in that day. So if you've only got, 20 to 30 minutes available, just go outside and literally just do, low impact training. Literally just passes against the wall. Literally just, doing two touch against the wall. Maybe you have your friend, or maybe you live with your brother and you both play football. Maybe you can go outside, just do a bit of two touch. Literally just keeping the ball up, get a few cones, just do light dribbling drills, just little things like this. Or maybe even if you want to go out, you've only got 20 minutes, you want to go outside, at least you just go for a light jog, literally a jog where you're going at like 50%, 60%, maybe 70% at the max. But you're literally just going out there, you're just getting a little bit of a jog on, literally just to keep yourself ticking over. So you're not, sitting in the house all day, because obviously rest is key in my opinion, but you want to keep yourself ticking over. You don't want to, you know, rest all day and then you wake up that next morning, you're feeling stiff, you're not feeling as sharp. So in my opinion, it's important to keep ticking over, and you keep ticking over by low impact training. So like I said, literally just going out to your garden, doing, wall passes with both feet, doing light dribbling drills. If you've got a partner, like if you've got a partner, you should just going out there 20 minutes, just doing some two touch. Literally, if you want to make it a competition as well, because I'm anytime I train with someone, we always do, a two touch competition either after or before the training session. And it doesn't really it doesn't really fatigue you. It's a good, either warm up or cool down. It doesn't really fatigue you, just gets your touches in, improves your touch, improves sort of, adapting and sort of contorting your body to make sure you control the ball and keep it up in only two touches. I think it's a great exercise. Like I said, before the training, after the training, or even on them days where you only have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe you're bored that day, but you don't really have the time to do a full session. So in my opinion, things like this, low impact training, is the way to go. Because I know it might not seem, if you're literally just going out there for 20 to 30 minutes, it might not seem, that it's making a difference. You'll probably be out there thinking, oh, why am I here? Like, it won't really improve my game. But in my opinion, if you're the guy where on your quote unquote rest days, you're getting your touches in, you're actually doing the work. Like I said, maybe just going for a run at 50%. If you're just going outside, getting your touches in, wall passes. If you're the guy that's doing that on your quote unquote rest days, while other players are just, sitting down, maybe eating junk food, maybe just on the PS5 or something like that, or watching Netflix, eventually over time that's going to compound. Especially the younger you are, the more powerful it's going to be. So if you're like 12 years old and on your rest days you're getting your touches in, you're ticking over, you're going outside, just making sure your body's loose, you're not really stiff compared to other people your age who are just, inside just playing PS5, not really doing much. Over the years, when you get to like 13, 14, 15, all the way up to 18, those little things are going to compound. Those little disciplines is how you get ahead, in my opinion, how you get ahead in football. Because we all know already, like, no one needs to tell us that how competitive football is. We already know about the 0.0002% of players making. We already know about that. So it's literally about the small things. You see the way it's such a small number, 0.002% is such a small number who make it. I'm telling you, it's those players who make it. It's the little things it's the small things, it's the little things that they do to, get ahead of their competition. So in my opinion, low impact training is literally just a great way to get ahead of people without actually fatiguing your body. Because like I said, there's a time and a place for, having days where 2 hours you're going intense, you're going flat out, and you come away from that training session really feeling like you did something, really feeling like you did something, feeling tired, feeling proud of yourself. But then there's other days where, you know, you're just tired, you're feeling fatigued, or you might not have enough time in the day. And instead of just, you know, just sitting down and just, you know, being a victim almost and just saying, oh, I don't have time, I'm feeling tired, let me just sit down, watch Netflix, eat shit food. Instead of doing all of that, you can literally just tell yourself, yo, 20-30 minutes, just keep it ticking over, just keep that, you know, momentum going, just keep that momentum, momentum going, just keep that consistency, just tick over basically, just make sure everything in your body's loose, so the next time you have that energy, the next time, or maybe it could be the next day. So the next day you wake up, you're feeling great. You've got your touches in from the day before, and it's just you're just back on it straight away. So in my opinion, low impact training is key. It's literally just like a cheat code. It's just a cheat code, just a little way to get ahead of your competition. So like I said, I'm just talking about kick ups in your back garden, wall passes, you know, just light dribbling drills, manipulating the ball with both feet. Even if it's a light jog outside, maybe a 20-minute jog at 50, 60, or 70%. This is just things like that. You're not it's sort of things where you're not going all out, but trust me, they'll help your game, help your touch, help your fitness. Just literally just to keep you ticking over, just to get into that mindset of, you know, as a pro, you have to be consistent. You have to make sure, you know, everything's on point. That your preparation for, you know, whether it's the next training session or the next match day, everything's just on point. So, and also another thing is, it just gets your mind in check. Instead of you just, you know, telling yourself, oh, I'm just gonna have a lazy day sitting in. It's like, nah, when you do this low impact training, it doesn't fatigue you physically, but mentally it helps you just stay locked in, just continue that momentum, just continue those good habits of just, you know, prepare, like I said, prepare for the next match day, prepare for the next training session. So that's all I've got to say for this vid. I hope you enjoyed. I've been JT, and I'm out.